Hey everyone, it's Mimi T and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I make videos about my book and girl talks and fashion. If you missed the last fashion video about one of the it bags for fall, it will be right up here. But anyway, this video is about confused boys. Out of this book, if you haven't already, we will be on chapter 10, which is confused. If a guy's acting confused with you, then you're definitely going to want to stay tuned to this video. But anyway, I made this book as well as, which is a dating book, and then I made this coloring book, a female empowerment coloring book. And this is a proof, and then you can color and relax and have fun with your friends. That's what that book is about. But anyway, you want to hear about confused boys and what to do, stay tuned. Okay, so chapter 6 is just confused. I mean, not 6, 10. Chapter 10 is just confused. This is a really short chapter. It's pretty self-explanatory. But basically, this comes up when you're dating a guy and you think you guys are on a certain level and you're doing things, and he might be acting like he's your boyfriend, or maybe not, or maybe you want him to be your boyfriend and he's just not, or it just feels like you guys aren't on the same page. It seems like he's probably being hot and cold, which is making you think, is he confused? Because didn't he just act like he loved me yesterday? And then today he's acting like he doesn't know you. Like, is he confused about what he wants? Or this can come up when you ask him what you are, which you should never do. They will always tell you, just gotta pay attention, or you look at how they're moving around. But this will come up when you ask them, like, try to hint, like, what are we doing? What are, what's going on? Like, what is it? And he gives you the runaround, and he tells you, like, he might act like he's your boyfriend, and then you try to do something girlfriendy, like ask him where he's at or something like that, and he brushes it off, or he doesn't tell you where he is, or he's a little rude thing and he's like, oh, you're not my girlfriend, or something like that, so that's when it comes into the confused thing. Now, of course, 9 times out of 10 he knows what he wants. So if he's trying to confuse you, he's just trying to keep you around. He's trying to keep you around to get whatever benefit he thinks you can give him, or whatever you're giving him. He's trying to keep it and continue to do what he's doing, which is probably being a whore, because they're really good at that. They're really good at just thotting and bopping. So yeah, so they're really not confused for somebody. He's not confused. Basically, that's it. He's not confused. He knows what he's doing. And if what he's doing is not what you want, then it's time for you to go, because you're wasting your time. A guy who really likes you will be on point from the beginning. You don't have to coat him into doing it. You don't have to tell him to do it. He's going to be doing it naturally because he likes you. And he actually really wants to be with you. You're not going to have to tell him to call you. He's going to automatically call you. You don't have to tell him that you want to go on a date, because he already asked you out on a date. If he wants to be with you, he's going to be very intentional. And he's going to do exactly what you would probably want him to already be doing. So if you are coming across a guy who's just not doing what you want, or he's giving you mixed signals, aka acting confused, or in your head is you think he's confused, but the only person who's confused is you. He knows what he's doing. I think females act like guys are just so dumb, and they're not. They know exactly. They're like bad kids, they know you told them, don't touch the stove, it's hot, don't touch it. And then they're going to touch it. They already know you said it's hot, But they don't care. They're going to do it anyway. That's kind of how guys are. You can tell them whatever you want out of them, but if they don't want to do it, it's not happening. And they're not confused. Don't ever tell yourself that, oh, he's confused. And then, this is the main thing I read about this chapter. Why would you want to be with somebody who's confused? You know, I'm just saying. If he's confused about you, or let's say he's legitimately confused, like he's wishy-washy about you, why would you want that? Why would you want to be with somebody who's confused? You should want to be with somebody who's sure about you, who's intentional, who has the same relationship goals in mind, who actually wants to be with you and acts like they want to be with you. At least that's how I think about it. I think that's more so a healthy relationship. But if you want to, you know, one of those toxic, waste your time, constantly going back and forth, him giving you heartburn, by all means, be with the confused guy. He's not confused. He knows exactly what he's doing. His mother, dad, or whoever, he has seen an example of what it is to be a good guy and to do what he's supposed to do. So if he's not doing it with you, he simply doesn't want to. He's not confused. Don't fall for it. The end. That's basically what this chapter is about. It's just confused. I don't even have an example in here because I feel like it's pretty clear. So if a guy ever even fixed his mouth to tell you he's confused, he's not, and you should throw him away and be with somebody who's certain about what's going on. Certain about you, certain about his life. He's on point, because if he's confused, legitimately confused, there's nothing you can do with him. You're wasting your time. So anyway, that is chapter 10. The next chapter is 11, which is non-existent. Basically, nobody knows you exist. If nobody knows you exist, you should already know that is a huge red flag. Like, his mama doesn't know about you, his friends, you don't know who his friends are. Basically, you're Casper in his life. You're not on his social media. You're nowhere. You don't exist. You're non-existent. That is a huge, huge, huge red flag, and that is what we will be talking about next time. If you need me, my Instagram is right here. You can ask me whatever questions. I haven't been posting much lately. I don't know. I just haven't been that motivated, honestly. That's why these videos haven't really, well, I switched my camera, which is why the videos, I just am now figuring this out, but yeah, I haven't been motivated. I really need to get it together, honestly. So anyway, that will be next Wednesday, or one of these Wednesdays video. The next one is non-existent. If you need me, I'll be on Instagram for the most part. And then what else? I guess that's it. Look at the last video I made about my bomb bag, and then yeah. Until next Wednesday. Bye.